be manipulated into being the workhorse. And that's what's going to happen. And the thing about it is the workhorse is always going to be shitted on. They're always going to be looked down on. And they're always going to be treated like they're less than human. Because what naturally happens is people get comfortable being comfortable. And what happens is they forget where they came from and they forget what people had to go through to get there. And everybody has their turn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody. Look at the Jewish people now. They got money. They got connections. They're straight. They're good. Everybody knows Jewish is, man, they just good.
Yeah, but they started somewhere too.
Exactly.
The Holocaust.
And you can go further back than that.
Right.
Moses freed them. Everybody was a slave at some point. Everybody went through their own thing. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it is, people are naturally going to be that way. You are never going to figure a way to get out that way. All you can do is try to teach your children how to watch out for these certain situations.
Yeah, be educated.
Like, about how we going to get our kids away from this, kids away from that. Yeah. Me, I probably wouldn't have let my son been walking around in a neighborhood that's known to be like that. Or my grandchild walking around the neighborhood like that at nighttime.
Good point.
By themselves.
By themselves.
Exactly.
No.
But I'm not going to say that they're a bad parent or a bad grandparent because for real, he should have never did that. But to answer your question is, I could walk out of here and I got to go get my son. Somebody else could be shooting it out and I ain't getting, you know, I get hit.
Innocent bystander.
It's like you can't really escape because everybody got what they got going on. And at the end of the day is if it's that damn serious, nobody else really matters at that present moment in time. So when you know what I'm saying, it just all depends on what the situation is. But when you want to break it down to what can we do, all you really can do is try to teach your children how to recognize certain situations and how to think ahead and plan for it or what could happen.
Exactly.
And know your rights.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we need to know our rights.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Critical thinking, getting your young people, your children to think and plan ahead, escape routes, all of that stuff. I mean, you have to do that.
Yeah, be prepared.
And, you know, be prepared. We battling, going to Capitol Heights Safeway back in the 60s. It was all white area. African Americans, East Capitol up on the hill, whatever like that. We had to fight our way into Capitol Heights, literally. But as we fought, things ended up, you know, we knew that we weren't going to just roll over. Me and my brothers, you had to get an escort, pretty much. The family had to go shopping together in Capitol Heights, Maryland, in the 60s. Well, I don't want to bring up all that stuff with that, but what I'm saying is that right now we have an opportunity. Like you bringing up the Jewish people in the Bible and a couple of things with that, and I think it's a perfect analogy because you had an innocent man who under oppression, who was executed, who was tortured and executed. What did his friends do after that? What did they do? They said, you know what? We got a message here. We've got a message. We need to do something, and they did it. His friends did something. They didn't try to fight, you know, the empire with this. They said, we got a message. Let's take our message. Let's do it.
The only thing I think people could do as individuals is educate yourself and to educate kids and then keep it moving like that. Because as long as the world overall, you always gonna have ignorant people, you gonna have people that everybody is ignorant to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But that's